Get made up and everything, and I'd just sneak out the house. Well, not sneak out the house. I used to sometimes shout out goodbye, but she would never want to see me actually dressed as such. So yeah, so she did know about it. Yeah. My full name is Philippa Gladys and Irene Megan Jones, Welsh, you know. I often get asked actually why I left it so late to sort of go for the reassignment surgery, and one of the things that has occurred to me really is that I never knew anything about transgenders or anything like that. I was born in 1946. I was brought up in the 50s, and nobody I associated with had heard of sex reassignment surgeries or transgenders. In fact, I think I was 17 before I found out what a gay person was. I always accepted myself for what I was, you know. So far as I was concerned, I was a male, and that was all, an end to it. I had this thing about female things. I liked female clothes. I was 10 when I used to try my auntie's dresses and things on, you know, when she was out and stuff like that. But I didn't know that there was a reason for it. Yes. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, that should look good. Yeah. Yeah, right. So there's three anyway. We've got. Yeah, I just think one of the things I used to do a lot when I was before I realised myself was I tended to go out with girlfriends, and I had this thing about buying clothes for them, and I'd see a dress in a shop window and think, oh, that looks magic, and I'd go and buy it. And I'd buy it for my girlfriend, and it wasn't until later in life that I realised that why I buy it for the girlfriends, I can buy them for myself. I suppose I always had this feeling that it was the wrong thing to do, because again, you know, I was brought up by my grandmother who she was from a Welsh mining sort of community, and men were always men, and women were women, and for somebody to cross over would just wouldn't make sense. I'd quite often be a loner. A lot of transvestites, they tend to like to stick in a group or with one another, but I was quite confident about being on my own, and I'd go in the bar and I'd order a drink, and you'd stand at the bar a few minutes, and next thing a girl would come up alongside and say, oh, that's a lovely dress you got on. I was probably in my late 60s before I realised that reassignment surgery was something that could be available to me. Women's clothing has always been a passion of mine. It gets me into my feminine side, and I'm so excited about going to this special lingerie event. I couldn't have imagined this years ago. It's sad that attitudes just don't seem to change much.
This is the protest, by the way. We come from a group called Standing for Women, and we're opposed to men pretending to be women and everyone colluding with that. And also we object to the notion that being a woman is wearing like a load of basically fetishy, pornified gear. Being a woman has nothing to do with frilly knickers. Being a woman has to do with a biological reality. So that's what we're here to make that point.
It was so sad to see protesters at the event. The suggestion they made that we were just men prancing around in women's clothing saddened me even more. We are real women too.
Cheers, darling. Yeah, absolutely. Cheers. Congratulations.
When I walked into the venue, I knew I was in the right place with the right people. It was absolutely breathtaking.
You transitioned 1 year ago. That's incredible.
Yeah.
How are you finding it? You love it? Are you happier?
I love it. You know,
Yeah.
my regrets is that I didn't do it years and years
I
ago.
know, I have the same one.
Yeah.
Me, I had no idea when I was younger because it just wasn't spoken about, and it's not something that people are aware of up there, and that's I wish I transitioned a long time ago, but I'm happy I've done it now at least.
You just be yourself, really, because it's a self that's always been there, you know, and I can't sort of live it any other way. It's just nice knowing that you're in the right place now. You're not living any sort of pretense. It's me as me, and that's all there is to it.